That's all I know. If it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yeah.
Y'all, you're listening to Green Party Radio on the Bernie Kratz Radio Network. It's GPR on Blog Talk Radio. You want to call in 914-205-5327. Participate live in the show. We got about 24 minutes left live. I don't know. We can talk about Hillary, but I mean, I know you're convinced if she's on the ballot, she's going to win. And,
absolutely. I am absolutely 100% convinced that if Hillary Clinton, they did not rig the primary to not win the general.
Which makes perfect sense. It's all a matter of, are the Republicans, like you said, the Republicans elites, the ones that run the party, are they going to allow her to cheat?
Of course they are. Like I said, had it been Jeb Bush versus Hillary Clinton, they would have fought election fraud tooth and nail. There would have still been cheating going on. It would have been the same type of cheating on both sides, and it would probably pretty much canceled each other out. And they wouldn't have cared in the end because they would have been the owners of either one. The same way they own Barack Obama, they'll own Hillary Clinton. The same way they own George Bush and Ronald Reagan, they would own Jeb Bush or John Kasich or Chris Christie or, even Ted Cruz.
Mother idiots, yeah.
Any of the 17 idiots that they try to throw out there.
Yeah.
The only Republican candidate for president that they didn't own or wouldn't eventually own would have been Donald Trump. That's why he can still come out and say he's against the TPP and mean it. Hillary Clinton can say it, but she doesn't mean it. She called it the gold standard 45 times. They got her on record calling the TPP the gold standard for trade.
Look at it this
That's
way.
what this is.
Just to play devil's advocate, I mean, Donald Trump is all about, obviously, about himself first and foremost, promoting himself.
Mm-hmm.
What he loves more than anything is money. And don't you think they can come up with enough money to control him?
They're going to come up with enough money to buy him out of the election altogether. Donald Trump is not in it to win it. Donald Trump is a Hillary Clinton plant. That's why the Republicans don't care if Hillary Clinton cheats, because she is a Republican in policy. Who gives a shit what her name is? Who cares what she calls herself? She's a Republican. Donald Trump is there to get Hillary Clinton elected. He doesn't want to be president. He wouldn't know what to do. You've heard the man speak. He's a bumbling buffoon. He's not a brilliant businessman. He can't even make a casino make money. That's what he
casinos said. Casinos were invented to make money. Casinos
exactly. Everything Donald Trump touches turns to crap. That's why he's had to file all them bankruptcies. He's no brilliant businessman. He'd never admit it. How'd he get his start with his daddy's money? Where does daddy get his money from? Government contracts for housing.
Yep.
And then fought to keep the blacks out. Woody Guthrie made a song about Donald Trump's daddy.
Yep.
Because he was such a racist. This entire election is about the TPP. And Donald Trump is against it. And that's all it takes for Karl Rove to rather have Hillary Clinton than Donald Trump. Now, if Hillary Clinton was actually still a Democrat, that wouldn't be the case. But look at her policies. Look at her stances on everything, from the Keystone Pipeline to TPP to fracking, all of it. She's a Republican. A dino. Democrat in name only. It's all just a game to them. A game that they have set. You know, I wish Donald Trump wasn't the Republican nominee. Then Hillary Clinton wouldn't be able to cheat. I agree with that. But with Trump in there, you know, that's why all these Republican leaders are coming out against him. Because they don't want him in there. They're going to let Hillary Clinton steal the general election. Have you watched Fox News and listen to them talk? You know, if the Republicans really wanted Donald Trump to win, okay, the Murdochs and the Roger Ailes and the Karl Roves, those people, if they really wanted Trump to win, they'd be talking about election fraud and Hillary Clinton. I implore you to spend a day. I know it would be hard, man. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. Watching Fox News. Ooh, gosh,
a whole day.
A little bit. I think it's soup in my mouth a little bit, but listen.
Yeah.
And tell me how many times they talk about Hillary Clinton's election fraud. They don't. Why? Because they do not really want to hurt Hillary Clinton. Because they'd rather have her than Donald Trump. Because the people that run our country, it doesn't matter if they're Republican or Democrat. They're all one percenters. They're not even one percenters. They're 1/10 of one percenters. The Rothschilds don't care who the president is as long as they can control him. And they cannot control Bernie Sanders. It's all just a game they're playing us for. They're playing us all for fools. When Karl Rove comes out and says, I'd rather have Bernie because I think we can beat him easier, my God, I could put so much information out there to make that sound stupid.
Sorry, I'm back. My phone died for a second. I had to charge. We're good to go now. Well, there's a problem for me. I missed what you were saying, but I'll listen to the replay. Yeah. Everyone, if you've missed any episodes of Blog Talk Radio, which you really, GPR here, you shouldn't miss any. You can catch everyone on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.greenpartyradio.com. I made it real simple for you. You don't even have to go search for us. Just youtube.greenpartyradio.com. I'll be uploading overnight tonight. I'll be uploading episode 3, which was yesterday, and so I'll get to work on this one tomorrow. I'll upload it. It'll be up and ready to go. I think they're available on the website greenpartyradio.com, but just go to youtubepartyradio.com. Every episode is there. And little video things I threw together, too, which are kind of funny, like what Bill Clinton did on his 70th birthday. Most guys turn 70, they get a cake, get a little party. He spent his whole freaking birthday deleting emails. So.
Right. I've seen that meme.
Yeah, that's what happens, Your wife's a spitter. But we got 15 minutes left. Let's touch a little more on Hillary's health, because she's obviously not a healthy woman. And I want to bring up.
You don't need to touch. What?
I do want to dispel a myth. The doctor dispelled this for us yesterday. As somebody I was conversing with on Facebook, trying to make a big deal out of her wearing it depends, And I mean, it just certainly could be, something wrong with her that causes her to have a little problem, But Dr. Joe told us yesterday, 70-year-old women have leakage. It's natural. It's not a big deal.
Especially when they cough a lot.
Yeah, especially, if you cough a lot. Yeah, somebody cough a lot. Hey, that's the problem with the open plumbing. You're going to have leakage. So if you're out having if you're out having a conversation with people, trying to convince them that Hillary is sick, don't use the wearing depends, okay? Because said, that's no big deal for that's coming from a Harvard doctor. It's no big deal for a 70-year-old woman, okay? You know,
reminds me of a joke. I don't know if I should tell her.
From Cheech and Chong?
No. I'm going to tell it anyway. Cover your children's ear. What does 80-year-old pussy taste like?
Depends.
I'm sorry. There's something we haven't really covered, and it has to do with Hillary Clinton's health. We talked about it a little bit. This woman that came out of Chelsea's apartment is not Hillary Clinton. Look at her hips. Look at the hips on that woman. You cannot tell me that Hillary went and got liposuction in her ass and hips before she came out of Chelsea's apartment. Guys, go look at it. They have side-by-side comparisons of these women. I know you said you haven't seen it yet, Don. Dude, you got to look at it. This woman's face it's almost wrinkle-free. They've got side-by-side comparisons of this woman's face and Hillary Clinton's face.
All right, so, but now, explain to me, because like I said, I haven't seen it. What's the big deal of some other, I mean, why are they claiming this as Hillary? I mean, that I don't understand, but, why is this even a big deal?
Here's why.
Yeah.
Here's why, Don. Here's why. Because Hillary Clinton is in much worse physical condition than they're trying to let on. So they needed this double to come on and say, look, everything's fine. No, I'm okay. It's just a little bit of pneumonia, and I got a little bit of heat exhausted. No, I'm good now. That's why they did it. But that wasn't Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's why they did it. She came out, no Secret Service standing within 10, 15 feet of her, and just let her come walking out and talk to people across the street and say hi, and have some little girl come walking up to her and take a picture with her. And they show a side shot, and the woman has no chins, or she has one chin.
Yeah.
There's none of that turkey neck going on that Hillary Clinton's got.
Yeah.
Because she's 70.
So as we know, Hillary is being followed around, just probably the same as Trump. Any presidential candidate post the election, she's being followed by, the media everywhere. So did she really went into? She really went into Chelsea's apartment. Is that the claim?
That's the claim that they took her into. Yeah. Now I don't know that she actually went in, but everybody's saying that yes, that she did go in, but that doesn't mean she came out.
No. I understand that. That's why I was just asking.
Right.
Did she go in? I mean, is that did?
As far as I know, I haven't heard or seen anybody trying to say that didn't happen, that she didn't go in.
Yeah.
But if you look at the side-by-side comparisons of the woman that came out with Hillary Clinton, both of them wearing the same outfit and the same glasses. Her hair is different. It's a different color. It's a slightly different hairstyle, which you can style hair differently. But the woman doesn't have crow's feet, doesn't have the jowls droppage that Hillary does, doesn't have the turkey neck like Hillary does. She looks a good 15 to 20 years younger and at least 30 to 50 pounds lighter than Hillary. You can look at her hips. Why does Hillary Clinton wear all these pantsuits? Because she's 70. I'm not trying to knock her body type in any way because she is 70 years old. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
she's got a big
70-year-old woman isn't going to have the body of a 20-year-old.
Right. But, Don, I implore you, when we get off the phone here or off the show, please check it out.
Yeah, I'll look it up, yeah.
I'll put some links on GPR.
Yeah, put it on GPR so everyone can see it. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of other people that haven't seen it yet. So, share the link, share the video on GPR. That's our Facebook page, Green Party Radio USA, so everybody can check it out.
Yeah, it's literally all over the internet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I'm just glad to see.
Did I mention, Don? Did I mention the report that I saw? There's a short video clip that said Hillary Clinton was dead.
Yeah, you brought it up. I saw that. I didn't watch the clip. I did see it posted, which and just from the little video preview, panel you see when somebody posts a YouTube video on Facebook, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It looked like an actual legitimate ABC news station. That's what it was, right?
Yes. What it looked like was somebody took their cell phone and videotaped their TV set, and then you listened to an ABC News special report about Hillary Clinton being dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just like a 10-second clip.
Do you know when this aired?
I do not, Don. It was literally an hour before the show that I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
I'm not saying it's true. I'm not even saying I think it's true. Okay, like I said, I know it's not. It can't be true.
No, if
there are no
dead,
fireworks.
It would be, yeah.
I don't see anybody dancing in the street. So I'm not saying I think she's dead. It's weird that I saw that. It's just something weird. Yeah, I'm sure somebody probably dubbed over and did some stupid shit because people do stupid shit on the internet all the time. It's probably just something stupid. But it's still, man, it's still fun to watch.
Well, sure, it's nice to dream. Hey, don't be going to the Facebook page giving us a hard time for saying it's wrong. You people are morbid and wishing she's dead. I don't wish death on anyone. It's gonna come though. I
tell you what, Don. Don.
Yeah.
I want you and anybody who's listening to understand that if I had to choose between Hillary Clinton dying and children in Syria and Palestine dying, I'll take Hillary Clinton for the win. Every time.
That's where I was headed. Hey, I care more about the country that my children and grandchildren are going to have to grow up in than I care about Hillary Clinton still being alive, okay? If that would be the only way for her to not be president would be to die between now and November, then I have no problem with her dying. I'm not wishing for her to die. I'm wishing for her to not be president, whatever it takes.
Right.
So you're going to die anyway. Die with your boots on. If you're going to die, you're going to die. Everybody's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
If not, where's Abe Lincoln with that big fucking hat?
Like I said before, if they tried to read the names of all the children that have been killed in Syria, it would take 19 hours. Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Well, all you have to do is go online. It's not hard to find. Look at the pictures of cities in Syria. They look like Berlin, 1945.
They sure do.
There's basically nothing left.
Because
shells of buildings, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not inhabitable. You can just imagine how many people died in those buildings. I said, it seriously looks like Berlin, 1945, when the Allies and the Russians finally closed in on Hitler. It's horrible. It's deplorable. And if Hillary's elected president, there's got to be more of that in the Middle East. We need to get the hell
That's
out
right.
of
It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. There's a whole lot of people in Iran. There's a lot of people in Iran for her to kill.
Oh, no doubt.
She doesn't care. She talks about how she's for women and children. Really, what women and children? Certainly not Syrian women and children. When she's willing to destroy a country just for Israel, and people's like, well, so what? She destroys Syria for Israel. Well, wait, let's think about what you're saying. You're condoning the murder of women and children. Yet she's supposed to be the president of women and children? It makes me sick to my stomach to think about it, the videos that I've seen. And I make myself watch because it helps me to maintain my outrage. We cannot just turn a blind eye to what's going on in the rest of the world. Why do you think the world hates the United States?
Not when we're causing it, exactly. When we're the ones causing all this bloodshed.
There was not a civil war in Syria. It doesn't exist. No, she armed ISIS. Yet she gets on the stage, I have a plan to destroy ISIS. Well, how about you quit selling them fucking weapons then, Hillary?
Yeah, that would help.
How about that? There's a plan. How about you stop selling weapons to Saudi Arabia so they can bomb the shit out of Yemen? Why don't you try that for a minute? It disgusts me that my fellow Americans are so naive and stupid to think that this woman is for women and children. She's going to send our daughters and wives off to war. She wouldn't care.
Well,
no, I don't personally think we'll ever have a draft. I don't think we'll have a draft unless a country actually attacks the United States. But I tell you what,
that's not going to happen. I don't.
The elite,
not a country.
Don, think about this for a minute though. If we keep bombing the shit out of the world, at some point, the world is going to fight back, and they're going to bring the fight to us.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I don't think it'll be a country. It'll be. I mean, ISIS. I'm certain. ISIS is working on ways to do attacks just like 9/11, which the 15th anniversary was just yesterday. I'm sure ISIS is working on things. And really, I mean, think about it. And I hate thinking like this. It wouldn't be that hard. I mean, don't think we only got 2 minutes left. But real quick, you know where I live? I live within 100 yards of a big, huge hydroelectric dam, which you can't go in it anymore. But it would be so easy for a terrorist to fill a boat up with huge bombs. You could pull right up next to the dam. They could blow that dam open and cause a flood that would kill hundreds and hundreds of people upriver.
Sure.
And you're in the middle of nowhere, here in county with 8,000 people, to be nobody around to stop it. It's going to happen. As long as we're over there pissing off, extremist Muslims, we're going to get attacked. And unfortunately, nothing we can do about it except for get the hell out of the Middle East and quit being a warmonger.
That's what they want.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
When we get attacked, they're going to let it happen the same way 9/11 happened.
Yep, they let it happen. And all right, we're down to 1
when
minute.
When Hillary Clinton's ready to go to war with Iran, she's going to let Iran attack us, or she's going to let it look like Iran attacked us. Either one doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. As long as she can blame Iran, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Just like W blamed Iraq because a bunch of Saudi Arabians took down the towers.
Yep.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the special edition tonight. Get more news on Hillary later in the week. Hey, we might have another special edition. Who knows? But if not, we'll be back Sunday at our regular time, 8 a.m. Central, freepartyradio.com, Free Party Radio USA on Facebook. He's Larry Ellis. He's the host. I'm Don Ellis. I'm just a producer. So all have a great week. We will see you soon.
Guys, never lose your sense of outrage.
Never. Can't.
Never.
Now, we're not live anymore. We're just podcasting, but
all right.
Nothing wrong with that. Podcast for a minute.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not there's anything wrong with that. Actually, I'm hungry and I got to go to bed soon. So I'm probably gonna get out of here. Larry's running the board anyway. When he hangs up, disconnects, show's over. So, but I'm gonna let him go from here.
No, I think I'm done for the evening, Don. I've got some research to do. We're gonna have to hook up. We might have to have another special episode edition.
Hey.
Before Sunday.
We can do that. Anytime you want. We now know that, we answered Twan's question. Blog Talk Radio will allow us to do more than one show a day on our network, so we can do a show anytime the urge hits us.
That's right.
That's a good thing.
All right, America. Get pissed, America.
Yes, stay pissed. Hey, civil disobedience. That's what it's going to take. Peaceful protest.
Yep.
But we have to make a stand. If we don't make a stand, the 1% are going to become the 1/2 of 1%. They're just going to keep getting richer and richer and richer as we get poorer and poorer and poorer. We have to take a stand.
And our water gets dirtier and dirtier.
And
it becomes
and
more contaminated with lead. And our inner city youth become more and more violent because of the lead poisoning, and then we blame them for it.
Why do you think they call it? It's sad that you and I are from basically right, a couple miles across the border from the south side of Chicago. It's Chirac, and I mean it literally is. People, you have suburbia or out in the country, you have no idea how bad it really is in Chicago. It's nothing but gangs trying to control their turf. It's no different than the Middle East, really. Except it's Muslim extremists over there trying to control countries. In south side of Chicago, Chirac, gangs trying to control their turf. It's no different.
Right, and one of the biggest problems with lead poisoning is a person's inability to stop themselves from becoming violent.
Exactly.
They're doing this shit on purpose. They know what they're doing.
They're not stupid. You do not get to be a part of the 1% by being stupid. That's just plain and simple fact.
Yep. All right, Don. Have a good night.
Hey, you too. Everybody take it easy. We'll be back soon. He's Larry. I'm Don. Have a great day, everybody. A great night and a great week.